Hey, I'm back. You got 3 minutes? About demand, I'm going to talk a little bit more about IT governance. And I'll go into just a little bit more depth about the people issues, the process issues, and the technology issues. So here we go. So you've got to think about the culture that you're operating in. For example, if you're in a scientific organization, they want to hear facts, data, information, and it's got to make logical sense. Uh, if you're in a law enforcement organization, for example, it's got to help them with their mission first and foremost. They've got to be able to act, and then planning may come later. Acting is important when somebody's pointing a gun to your head. And so the processes need to understand the context that decisions are made. The another example would be uh, an organization with lawyers, right? Lawyers want to understand, they want to debate, they want a lot of facts and a lot of information written down, and so you'll have to do that in order to satisfy that culture. And finally, the technology. I have my grandfather's slide rule with me. I don't know if you can see it. My grandfather is 101. And using this technology to support the process wouldn't be a good idea. But we kind of still doing things like that with spreadsheets. With the advent of AI, there are going to be a lot of new tools out there. Decision support tools are what you need, and a place to store data and artifacts where people can readily get it. Putting all these together is your IT governance process. In reality, this doesn't necessarily need to be an IT governance process. It could be any kind of governance. One of the features of IT governance, I think, is that it's often disconnected from the processes of the organization or the company or the agency. For example, in government, sometimes the IT governance process is disconnected from the agency's governance process of setting a budget, for example. So those things need to get together. I'm going to talk more in depth about this. Muse is planning to have a masterclass on this in January. So stay tuned and watch on our website, www.muse-technologies.com, or hit me up on LinkedIn.